everyone, this is Kenneth Bwambale, Icdc medical clinical officer. In this video, we want to talk about our last week outreach. In this outreach, we were able to reach about 2 different areas, teaching them about non-communicable diseases. We were concentrating on diabetes and hypertension. Therefore, we reached in communities and people were able to access our services through our communication preventive measures. Therefore, we met different groups of people. We talked with them about diabetes mellitus. What is diabetes mellitus? We talked about the classification of diabetes mellitus. We talked about classification of diabetes mellitus, risk factors, talked about how we can prevent diabetes mellitus and hypertension. We talked about the complications and the management of diabetes mellitus. Therefore, we addressed different factors. We addressed different health facts with communities, and people were able to understand about the health. Therefore, these are the forms we used to communities. As we were teaching, people were following our teachings, and also we allowed these community members to give out their questions, ask where they have not understood, and it was really something that was good to the community. People understood their lives. Some of the people had health issues, but they were unable to access because of distances, finance, and other things. Therefore, we believe that this system or this method is going to help to maintain healthy communities, and is going to make communities live in a healthy way. Therefore, we talked about all this. As you can see, our template. We also talked about the factors, modifiable, non-modifiable factors. We talked about the signs, the clinical presentation of diabetes mellitus. Also, we talked about life modification. In life modification, we explained to them about the need for them to do different activities like diet and nutrition. We encouraged them about exercise and physical activity, which is one of the good exercise that will help to maintain healthy lives. Therefore, we had to talk about the diabetic plate. As you can see, in this diabetic plate, we demonstrated different types of food by demonstration on how we can maintain our diet, how we can maintain our nutrition on foods that will put us on risks for diabetes mellitus. And also, we had to talk about the complication of diabetes mellitus. We talked about the diabetic foot, which is one of the common complications of diabetes mellitus, and people were able to understand about this. Therefore, we did this as one of the methods of preventive measures as going to communities, and this is one of the things that people appreciated. People were able to appreciate our service in different areas. People benefited a lot, and also at the end of the sector, some members asked questions and requested to know their lives, their blood glucose levels. Some wanted to know about their diabetes, their pressure levels. Therefore, we did all the tests. As I tell you, we were able to test over 200 people in different areas, and we were able to know about their status of their blood glucose levels. Therefore, these people, we got some people who had diabetes, and we had to advise them accordingly. We are going to keep following them in communities. We are going to keep addressing them in a way that they live in a healthy life. Also, we are planning to reach these people and ensure that they do other relevant tests, because we promised them to do HbA1c, which is a confirmatory test for diabetes mellitus. This HbA1c is a test that can show us the levels of sugars in the consecutive last 3 months. This will help us to make a final diagnosis and start these people on treatment. We really thank your support, especially the support of the community through our local mobilization in ensuring we do this work. But also want to thank the work of one of the subscribers, who is Peter Simon from Australia, who gave us a starting point on starting this innovation or on starting this preventive medicine. We have a hope that even when we are getting, because we are going to communities, we get these members, they are sick, they may need attention, they may need to be coming, and they be attended. Therefore, we have a hope, and we believe that with time, when God allows and He opens ways, we shall be able to have a clinic that will enable these people, when they have problems, they come and attend at almost less prices. Because we have seen most of the people, they were able to say that they don't go to facilities because they are far and also they are a bit expensive. Therefore, you find some people are dying from homes and they have infections, but they don't know their statuses, they don't know what to do, they don't know how to prevent, and these are infections that are preventable. That's why we want to thank you people for your support, and we believe that this work will continue as long as you are going to support us. Your comments will encourage us as we go to communities. Also, we want to thank finally Peter and Simon for the support that he gave us and for the facilitation he gave us in doing this. Our work is going to continue. We will keep you updated in the next videos about the progress, about the activities of this organization. Thanks very much, and may God bless you.